Every person moves through life, but not everyone walks a path that shapes destiny. Some are chosen, not by chance, not by comfort, but by purpose. To be chosen is not simply to exist, it is to carry a responsibility that demands absolute awareness. Your life, your every thought and every action are threads woven into a larger tapestry that the world will witness. There is no room for distraction, for indifference, for glancing away. Each decision is a step, each breath an opportunity, and ignoring these moments is to risk losing the chance to fulfill what you were meant to achieve. If you are chosen, you must pay attention with the intensity of one who knows every moment matters. This awareness is not passive. It is an active commitment to see clearly, to act decisively, and to recognize that life does not pause for hesitation. Your purpose waits for no one, and every second spent looking away is a second wasted in a life meant for significance. The path of the chosen is marked by clarity, focus, and an unrelenting pursuit of what matters most. To see your destiny is to understand the consequences of ignoring it. Life is filled with noise, distractions, and temptations that seek to pull your gaze from the journey ahead. False comfort whispers that waiting is safe, that ignoring responsibility will spare struggle. But every moment you allow your attention to drift is a step toward regret. You were selected for impact, for influence, and for a purpose that cannot tolerate indifference. The challenge is constant: to keep your mind sharp, your vision clear, and your resolve unshakable. Awareness means more than knowing. It is a call to action, a demand to engage fully with the life that has been entrusted to you, and a refusal to let fleeting distractions blind you from what is vital. Being aware of your destiny is both a privilege and a duty. It requires relentless self-examination, the courage to confront your own weaknesses, and the discipline to remain present in each moment. The world is quick to reward those who see clearly, but it is even quicker to forget those who turn away. You carry within you the potential to influence, to inspire, and to shape reality in ways others cannot. Ignoring this truth is not harmless. It is a silent surrender of the life you were meant to lead. Every breath, every action, and every thought contributes to a legacy, whether recognized or not. Awareness is the compass that guides you, the force that prevents wasted opportunity, and the shield against the weight of regret. To embrace awareness fully is to claim your chosen path, step into your purpose, and honor the responsibility that comes with being selected for significance. Time waits for no one. Every second is a force moving relentlessly forward, indifferent to hesitation, doubt, or fear. Those who are chosen to rise above mediocrity cannot afford to waste even a single moment. The urgency of action is not a suggestion. It is a demand of life itself. Every opportunity that comes your way has a window, and that window does not remain open indefinitely. To hesitate is to risk missing a moment that could define your path, that could transform potential into reality. You must understand that action, decisive and immediate, is the currency of success. The world rewards those who move with intention, who strike while the moment is ripe, and who refuse to allow fear or uncertainty to paralyze them. Delay, no matter how small, is the silent killer of dreams. If you are chosen, every breath is a call to step forward, every heartbeat a reminder that purpose does not tolerate idleness, and every pause may be the difference between achievement and regret. Every day is filled with choices, but not all choices carry equal weight. Some decisions, if ignored, can alter the course of a lifetime. The urgency of action means recognizing which moments are pivotal and responding with full commitment. Life will not offer warnings twice. The chance to act decisively may appear only once, and if you are not prepared, if you do not move with clarity and speed, the consequence is not failure alone. It is the permanent loss of opportunity. To be aware of this urgency is to awaken to the responsibility you hold over your own destiny. It is to acknowledge that inaction is a threat far greater than any challenge, far more dangerous than fear, because it robs you of the chance to fulfill the purpose you were destined to achieve. The chosen cannot afford delay. Every pause is a luxury they do not have. Acting with urgency does not mean rushing blindly. It means combining clarity, focus, and courage with immediacy. It is about aligning every effort with the goals that matter, refusing to waste energy on trivial distractions, and understanding that every moment carries potential for impact. Procrastination is the enemy of greatness. Hesitation is a thief that steals more than time. It steals legacy. The chosen are those who rise, who move, who act decisively when the moment demands it. They understand that life is fleeting, that every day, every hour, every breath must be invested wisely. Ignoring the urgency of action is not harmless. It is a path to regret that echoes long after the opportunity has passed. To live with intention is to honor the call, to seize every moment with purpose, and to ensure that your life reflects the weight of the responsibility placed upon you as one who is destined for significance. Clarity of vision is the foundation upon which all great lives are built. Without it, purpose becomes blurred, decisions become uncertain, and opportunities slip through unnoticed. Those who are chosen must learn to see with precision, to understand the path laid before them, and to recognize what is essential from what is trivial. Distractions are constant, doubts are inevitable, and false comforts are everywhere, all designed to cloud perception and pull attention away from what matters most. To remain steadfast requires more than sight. It requires insight, the ability to discern the direction that aligns with purpose, and the courage to follow it without wavering. Turning your gaze away, even momentarily, can allow the world's noise to define your trajectory rather than your vision. Clarity is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the compass that ensures every step taken moves you closer to fulfillment and away from wasted energy, regrets, and paths that lead nowhere. True vision demands focus and commitment. It is not enough to glimpse the future occasionally or to entertain the notion of purpose in fleeting moments. To see clearly is to anchor your attention in reality, to study the terrain of life with honesty, and to confront the obstacles that will inevitably rise in your way. Those who are chosen cannot allow fear, confusion, or hesitation to cloud judgment. Every moment spent doubting, every distraction entertained, is a moment that diminishes potential. Clarity of vision requires deliberate action, setting priorities, removing what does not serve the path, and refusing to allow circumstances or external voices to distort what you know must be done. The chosen must cultivate this focus relentlessly, for vision untended will fade, and the life meant for impact will be compromised. Having clarity of vision also means understanding the consequences of ignoring it. A life lived without focus is a life scattered, where talent, effort, and potential are diluted into mediocrity. The chosen cannot settle for this. Each decision, each commitment, each step must be aligned with a vision that is defined, unwavering, and conscious of its ultimate purpose. Obstacles will test patience, challenges will strain resolve, and doubt will attempt to undermine faith in the path. But those who maintain clarity of vision see beyond immediate discomfort, beyond temporary setbacks, and remain committed to the trajectory that honors their calling. To embrace vision fully is to equip oneself with the power to act decisively, to move forward without distraction, and to ensure that every choice contributes meaningfully to the life you were selected to lead. Without clarity, opportunity is wasted. With clarity, the impossible becomes attainable. Being chosen carries a weight that most will never understand. It is not a reward for comfort or a path of ease. It is a responsibility that demands courage, consistency, and endurance beyond what is ordinary. The weight of responsibility is not external. It resides within you, in every choice, every action, and every decision you make. When you are selected for significance, you are tasked with carrying influence, shaping outcomes, and inspiring change. This is not optional. Every hesitation, every moment of doubt threatens to diminish the potential you carry. Those who turn away from this weight may feel relief in the short term, but the long-term cost is far greater. A life of regret, unfulfilled purpose, and unrealized impact. To accept this responsibility is to embrace the burden of greatness. to understand that every action matters, and to acknowledge that your presence in the world is meant to produce transformation. Responsibility requires vigilance. It demands that you be aware of how your decisions ripple through your life and the lives of those around you. It requires courage to confront challenges that others avoid, and resilience to withstand pressures that threaten to break the unprepared. The chosen are expected to act when others hesitate, to speak when others remain silent, and to lead when others falter. Ignoring the demands of responsibility is not neutral. It is a surrender of the power and potential that define a life meant for impact. Every decision carries consequence. Every moment of inattention chips away at what could have been achieved. Those who understand the weight of responsibility do not seek escape. They embrace it as a test, a measure of their readiness, and a reminder that their presence is required for something greater than themselves. Embracing responsibility also means understanding the stakes. The chosen are not merely living for themselves. They are accountable to the calling placed upon them. Every breath, every effort, and every choice contributes to a legacy that extends beyond the present moment. A life without ownership of responsibility is a life that drifts, that leaves potential untapped and influence unrealized. The weight may feel heavy, but it is a mark of significance. It is proof that you have been entrusted with the capacity to shape outcomes, to impact lives, and to fulfill a destiny that others will remember. To rise under this weight is not a burden, it is a triumph. It is the acknowledgement that greatness is never free, and that those who are chosen must carry their responsibility with awareness, courage, and unwavering commitment. The moment you accept this weight, you transform from ordinary to essential, from passive to powerful, and from unnoticed to unforgettable. Ignorance is not harmless. To turn away from awareness, to ignore the call of purpose, is to invite regret into every corner of your life. Those who are chosen are entrusted with the power to act, to influence, and to create impact, yet ignoring this calling is a betrayal of the potential within. Every missed opportunity, every moment of distraction carries weight. The consequences of ignorance are not abstract. They are real, measurable, and irreversible. Life is finite, each breath a resource that cannot be reclaimed once wasted. When you allow inattention to dominate your days, you begin to sacrifice the very moments that could have defined your legacy. The chosen cannot afford to be blind to their purpose, because failure to notice, to respond, and to act is not simply a personal loss, it is a forfeiture of the opportunity to shape what could be remarkable. Every action ignored, every warning overlooked, compounds the cost of ignorance. The world moves on regardless of hesitation. Opportunities arrive and vanish, moments appear and pass, and once they are gone, they do not return. Ignorance turns potential into emptiness and vision into regret. Those who fail to recognize the importance of attention are left to watch life unfold around them without influence, powerless to alter outcomes that could have been shaped by decisive action. The consequences are not distant. They begin the moment in which focus is lost. Each time you avert your gaze, doubt your path, or hesitate to embrace responsibility, you create a gap between who you are and who you were meant to become. The cost of ignoring this truth is a life unfulfilled, a legacy unrealized, and the persistent weight of what could have been. The remedy to ignorance is awareness, vigilance, and a commitment to act in alignment with purpose. To live fully as the chosen is to acknowledge that every choice matters, that every breath carries potential, and that every moment of distraction comes with a price. Understanding the consequences of ignoring your calling transforms fear into focus, hesitation into action, and uncertainty into determination. Life will not pause for the unprepared, and the world has no patience for those who squander their gift of attention. Recognizing the stakes is essential. Your focus is the shield against regret. Your choices are the architects of your destiny, and your awareness is the key to ensuring that each day contributes meaningfully to the purpose you were entrusted to fulfill. Ignorance is a trap. Awareness is freedom. The chosen must choose wisely, act deliberately, and embrace the responsibility of attention in every breath they take. Relentless focus is the force that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Those who are chosen cannot afford to drift through life, distracted by trivialities or pulled in directions that do not serve their purpose. Every moment of attention matters. Every decision carries weight, and every action must align with the path you were destined to follow. The world is filled with distractions, noise, opinions, temptations, and doubts that seek to derail even the strongest. To maintain focus requires constant vigilance, a refusal to allow external forces to dictate your priorities, and a commitment to stay true to the vision of what you were chosen to achieve. Focus is not passive. It is cultivated, protected, and defended. Without it, your potential is diluted, your power is wasted, and the life you were meant to lead slips away quietly, unnoticed. Focus demands discipline. It requires the ability to identify what truly matters and the courage to let go of what does not. Each day presents countless choices, but only a few determine the trajectory of your life. The chosen understand that attention is finite and must be invested wisely. Multitasking, indecision, and distraction are the enemies of greatness. They scatter energy, fragment purpose, and weaken resolve. Relentless focus means directing all your mental, emotional, and physical energy toward the steps that move you closer to fulfillment. It is an unwavering commitment to your path, even when the journey is difficult, lonely, or uncertain. Those who cultivate this focus see beyond the immediate, maintaining clarity of purpose even when challenges threaten to obscure the way. The power of focus is magnified when combined with awareness and intention. The chosen cannot rely on talent or opportunity alone. Without sustained attention, both are squandered. Focus allows you to act decisively, to persevere when others falter, and to maintain momentum despite obstacles. It is the force that transforms potential into results, vision into reality, and effort into impact. Losing focus, even briefly, risks creating gaps that may never be filled, mistakes that may never be corrected, and opportunities that may never return. To live with relentless focus is to embrace responsibility, to commit to the discipline of presence, and to ensure that every breath, every thought, and every action contributes meaningfully to the life you were selected to lead. Focus is the compass, the engine, and the shield of those who are destined for significance, and without it, even the chosen can falter. Inner strength and resilience are the cornerstones of those who are chosen. Life will test you, challenge you, and push you to limits you never imagined. These trials are not signs of weakness. They are the refining fires meant to forge your character, to sharpen your resolve, and to prepare you for the responsibility you carry. Those who are chosen are expected to rise when others fall, to endure when others surrender, and to persist when the path seems impossible. Inner strength is not inherited. It is developed through struggle, cultivated through perseverance, and strengthened by a refusal to allow obstacles to define your destiny. Resilience is the ability to absorb setbacks without losing momentum, to face adversity without yielding, and to remain committed to purpose even when circumstances threaten to break you. Without these qualities, the journey of the chosen becomes overwhelming and potential remains unrealized. Resilience demands more than patience. It requires proactive engagement with challenges. It is about confronting fear, doubt, and hardship head-on and refusing to allow them to control your trajectory. Life will present obstacles, and there will be moments when the weight of responsibility feels unbearable. The difference between those who rise and those who fall lies in the ability to withstand pressure while maintaining clarity, focus, and purpose. Inner strength allows you to keep moving forward even when progress is slow, when outcomes are uncertain, or when success seems distant. It is the quiet force that pushes you beyond comfort, sustains you through pain, and motivates you to reclaim control over your path regardless of circumstances. Those who cultivate resilience transform adversity into advantage, setbacks into lessons, and challenges into stepping stones toward greatness. The chosen must embrace inner strength and resilience as essential tools, not optional traits. Every trial endured, every struggle overcome, reinforces the capacity to act decisively, to maintain focus, and to carry responsibility with confidence. Resilience is not just for survival, it is for triumph. It allows you to face life with courage, to keep vision clear despite uncertainty, and to continue forward when others abandon their path. Inner strength provides the foundation for decisive action, the stamina for relentless focus, and the fortitude to accept the weight of purpose. To ignore the cultivation of these qualities is to risk faltering under pressure, wasting the potential entrusted to you, and diminishing the impact you were meant to have. Those who endure, who persist, and who rise stronger from every trial exemplify the power of inner strength and resilience, and they embody the essence of what it truly means to be chosen for greatness.